What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the stream. Now let's go sell our stuff.
Hello, what do you need today? Goodbye.
This lady has everything now. Like, she has the stuff from everywhere. She owns it all. Expansion? What? Experience. Nah, who needs that? Wait. Lockpicking book? Did I read that? What? 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 I did. Smith, Neo, what's up? What's up? Love your vids. Thank you so much. Thank you. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Oh man, we have lots of inventory space. Let's do this.
Please, stay back.
Authorized personnel only.
This here's Dolveon. You an officer? Got an officer's pass? No pass, no entry. That's right, officers only. If you've got a pass, show it here.
Please don't fail.
An hard night drinking in Rathia, was that it? Woke up with less in your pockets than you used to have? If I had a gold piece every time. We see that, especially from your sort, just back from the front. Well, have this pass we keep for visiting dignitaries, and try not to drink so much.
Can't wait for the remaster of this game. I used to play this on 360 back in the day, so looking forward to it on PlayStation 4 with all DLCs and a new one. Hell yeah! I also can't wait for the remaster, and I hope it's not gonna be just a cash grab.
This here's our base, barracks and storehouse west of the Forian Strait. It played a bigger role back when the war raged where you and I stand now, but that was near on 10 years back. I gave my captain back chalk once, just once, and what do I get? 3 months guard duty, day and night. It's a privilege to wear the steel helm. All who do should be proud. That's right, you're allowed.
Cool. Scepter.
Wish I had a bed in Rathir instead of here.
Damn this siege.
Enemies. Talisman. This is way better. I haven't changed my talisman since like the first town. I don't think it's gonna be a cash grab. Screenshots look amazing, and I've checked some price here in the UK. It's £20 cheaper than most games that are out at the moment. Yeah, it is £20 cheaper. But if you pay those £20 more, aren't you gonna get the expansion as well? Because the way I've seen it, it's like $40, but it's actually $60 if you want to pre-order the expansion in 2021. I think it was like that. But I do believe THQ Nordic, because of the way how they handled Titan Quest. New God of War next month, release date 2021. Really? What makes you say that?
Wish I had a bed in Rathir instead of here.
I will do eventually, but I'm working through a few games at the moment, mainly Ghost of Tsushima. Awesome.
So, you got in old Dove's arm then? I hope it wasn't much trouble. Were you able to recover my arms? The staff wasn't rotted through, was it? That's it! No mistaking this old piece of wood. I feel braver just holding it in my hands. And the talisman? Did you find it in its place? Ah, wonderful. I couldn't say how many blades and arrows this saved my family from. I'll feel safer with it on my arm, all the same. Here, have this for your troubles. Life in a fortress sounds grand, but I'd take Rathir, with its fetes and food and fair-eyed ladies, any day. Nothing like it anywhere in Amalur, I promise you. Beauty, elegance, wisdom. There's no putting it to words, really. The name of Arn kept me safe until now, but a war is a hungry beast, and I suppose it was in my cards to be called, sooner or later. And Lyria guard us both.
Man. I gave him the good talisman. Wait, this one is also good. Yep. Yep. MGTI, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Collect clothes. No, that's a... Who cares about that quest? Okay. Big city it is.
"10 years! This siege has gone on too long."
Good day to you.
Good day, good day.
Well, who can I send? I have all these notices and no courier. Fine.
How am I doing today? I'm great, man. What about you?
Greetings, War Swan.
You look capable. Stern in the brow, proud of bearing. You are just what we need to deliver these notices. You'll do it, won't you? You've got to do better than the last fellow. There's pay. It's for the war effort.
We'll do it.
Notices of duty to denizens of Rathir selected to serve. The work can be hard, and you've got to, well, look the part. I'll give you a list of names, and you get each of them to accept their card. Easy as that. Well, what do you say? Will you do it? What I need are boots on the ground in Cluricon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't accept the notice, find someone else. Or make them. Whatever you need to do. Take these cards, deliver them to Runir Wesnan, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Afendel, and Varen Seawine. Almain? Odd. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be found in the officers' hall on the burn when you're finished.
Badly because tomorrow's work is waiting.
We're in Rathir. This is the war effort. How do you think we get a steady flow of soldiers into Cluricon? You've got to be organized, and everyone's got to pitch in. I'm the chief of recruitment, and don't think I've got time to go around handing out notices. Those notices are only the beginning. You can't fight a war without soldiers. True, we contract the war sworn and volunteers arrive daily, but it's not always enough. Citizens of Rathir are selected on... Well, the process is secret. Even I don't know how. They're selected, a notice is sent, and they serve. Went and broke his little leg. Oh, Lunala's tears. Hasn't a notion of how important our work is. No sense of the bigger picture. The names are Runir Westnon, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Aefendel, and Varen Seawine. They're all in Rathir. Now, be on your way.
Stand aside.
It's a rumor, also rumors saying a recent God of War will release on PC.
May your
It
stay
should
in
release on
Rathir be
PC.
pleasant.
If they want money. If they don't want money, then they should never release it on PC.
Please, find Selny. Tell her we betrayed.
By whom?
The lower tunnels. Go. Tell Selny. No one else. Betrayed.
The remaster of this will be released on 8th of September, yep. The 8th of September is the release date for Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Or if they don't like PC gamers, they will never release it on PC. What is there to not like about PC gamers? Because we are awesome? Because we have the best FPS? Best speed? Best everything? Come on, let me hear you. How are you doing anyway, Whitelocks? I'm always great, man. There's nothing to complain about. Enjoying streaming.
Good day,
Enjoying
friend.
fine audience in the chat. It's great. Yeah, the main guy behind God of War said that he would love to release that game on PC. I think he said that on Twitter. But he also said that's not in his hands, you know. That's, I think, like 90% in Sony's hands. So... So the thing is, I don't think Sony's releasing games on PC because Sony cares about PC gamers. I think they are doing that because Xbox is also releasing their games on PC.
Feels good to have my feet on land.
And like PlayStation market is only the third of the market,
Leary,
you know?
light your way.
The other third is PC and the other third is Xbox. So why would you limit yourself to only 1/3 of the market? But who cares about big corporate stuff?
Get me out. You? How in the... Erlich, that turncoat. I never should have trusted a liar to commit murder. That's what murderers are for. What do you want? Of course I did. I'm not the Lord of Dolve Arn. I'm not even from the Tawili coast. But what does it matter? I only did what I had to do. Don't we all? The Rathir authorities don't have to know. Keep this quiet and let me sail with this galley, and you can have the gold I received for the treasures of Kuln. I am a man of my word. Most of the time.
Hope you're keeping safe. Hell yeah, I'm a gamer. I'm always gaming, never going out, living in a cave. I mean, what can I say?
You are my savior. Please, take some of what I fleeced from those idiots in the plain. Our partnership has turned out to be quite lucrative. Goodbye. Come back.
Stay dry, Captain.
Mind your step.
If I had the funds, I'd have all
Another
consoles and
Veroni?
high-end PC just because I'm missing out on the other games on other systems. Yeah. I know what you mean.
This is the customs house.
The thing is,
Keep the peace.
even if I had unlimited money in the world, I don't know if I
Good
would
day,
support
friend.
exclusives.
Up you go. Don't stop. Keep at it.
sees all in Rathir.
I just don't want to buy a console just because of few games.
Tell me, what cost the lot by sea? I thought the meddler was taken care of along with the gnome. Go on. Horst will want to hear this.
I was thinking about Triss yesterday. Oh, really? Who would have thought? I saw repaint and I'm like, damn. Repaint?
Come on! You're mine!
Repaint of the statue. So now you are into statues? Hey, I was bored, okay? Hey man, no judgment here. You can do whatever you want. You know what I even need to show you? 1 second. You don't have to post it now. You can post it later. Because I'll check it out later. But yeah, you can post it now and I'll check it after the stream.
Very heroic, my fine little war swan.
So Smith, how did you find my channel?
You have tracked and fought your way to my very door, but the vault has been emptied and Lord Beeson has flown to Eamon's Isle. You don't even know, do you? Your own history. Well, let it stay buried. Out of your hands, out of mine, and in Beeson's. Fear not, the Farlangi shall bring a beauty terrible and sublime into the world.
Okay, I see it, I see it. Oh, you find my channel through Myra Plays. Pretty amazing, huh? Hell yeah. Maybe you can make your own tree statue. What do you think?
No, I not believe it. And then we turned around. There the wenches.
The breeze is nice, eh?
Beeson. The Beeson.
If it's true he's gone to Eamon's Isle, we must follow immediately. I know a ship's captain here in the city. Hopefully Captain Gonform isn't already hired. Take this, a token from Delfric himself. We should send word of our discoveries to him immediately.
Hey, this is the voice actor of Jaina from World of Warcraft.
I wish my searchers turned up half as much as yours. These mages call themselves Farlongi, but no one has ever heard of them. Half of those I spoke to hadn't heard of what happened at Brigand Hall, and they, if anyone, should have. They're supposed to watch for such things. Beeson has cloaked his actions well.
Or is it?
Anytime she was not on duty, she spent among our histories and our ancient sites. I learned from her what the Warsworn were and the things we lost. But she never found the secret she was looking for. It was built in the time of the First Sworn. Known as Skaric artifacts are stored there, but if the accounts are true, much of our early wisdom was kept in the Stronghold's chapel. The founders of our order long ago, they amassed great knowledge about fighting Niskaru, nearly all lost and forgotten.
It's too difficult?
Some say he is a match for Calidus and that he sits on the Orbicant. Either way, he's a mage of considerable power. If he's behind all of this, then I fear this is only the beginning. I have wondered about them since we last spoke. They take the name from the legendary mage Farlong, but I do not know why. I know only his name as a foe of Aegon, son of Aemon, and I know the histories well. As soon as a ship can be chartered, yes. Search for Captain Gonform on the docks. If he has a ship free, I believe he will take us. You, bring word to ancient Delfric. Now, let's get to the keys.
Yeah, I also heard the rumor about World of Warcraft on consoles. I rather play video games than to make drawings or sculptures. Just what I prefer. If so, I'll get it again.
So busy these days.
Hail. You must be here about the notice. How do I know? Simple. No one but potential applicants will even speak to me. Must be because I reek of desperation, of one sending young souls off to certain doom. It is the hideaway of Dead Kell and his crew. The legends speak of it as a damned isle, a horrible scar on the face of the world. To be quite honest, no one is sure of its true location. For the best, I say.
Hey, this is the DLC.
He is the scourge of the Frostbreak Sea, a terror who seems intent on sinking every ship we sail from Rathir or elsewhere. If only he'd stayed dead. I have served the Alfar Merchant Navy since my youth, when I began my career as a deckhand on the good ship Steadfast. It's the fierce, icy ocean north of the plains of Erethel, a busy place of trade and transport, and the occasional treachery. Well, once you hear the details, I'm sure you will lose interest. Everyone else does. We of the Alfar Merchant Navy wish to hire a representative to track and kill the notorious pirate Dead Kell and his crew of murderous hanged men. They had many names for him during the Middle Kingdoms era. Ghost of the Frostbreak, the Blood Red Sail. Every captain and swab on the Frostbreak Sea feared for their lives when Kell raised his flag. Many widows were made in those days, my friend. Of course, that was centuries ago, before he was killed. Oh yes, the Alfar Navy put an end to Dead Kell generations ago. They tracked him to his island hideaway and turned his ship to tinder. There were no survivors. Now you understand our predicament. Our shipping and transport lanes are a gauntlet. Dead Kell preys on our ships like scabs feast on the dying. We are helpless against him. We're losing 1 in 5 vessels departing from Rathir. Good sailors gone. Vital supplies sent to the depths. This must end now.
We'll do it.
You will? Truly? I must admit I did not anticipate this development. Here is your payment. It is made in good faith. Once you've made your preparations, report to Captain Rast Bratigan in the Keys. She will be your escort. Rast is a good and loyal companion and a competent sailor, despite what they say. May Lyria protect you, and may her breath ever be at your back. Good luck.
I remember that on 360, I think I did it. Was it a long time ago, before marriage and kids?
They are Dead Kell's legendary crew, a trio of villains so sinister that their names sink the heart of every sailor. But I won't tell you any more. No, you don't need anything else to stoke your worry. Nothing causes a captain and crew more grief than those little blue beasts. Their poisonous secretions can eat through a new hull in a matter of days. They're not native to this region, but they stow away in the shadowy holes of ships sailing up from the north. She is the only captain willing to pursue Dead Kell into the mists of the Frostbreak Sea. Perhaps it is her courage, her skill, her determination. No, that's not it. Rast is a good woman, but unaware of her own faults, of which there are many. They don't call her the worst sailor alive for nothing.
It's not so bad, I still game, but not as much. Yeah.
She perches along the pier like a seabird, never venturing far from her ship, the Calamity. Trust Rast.
Welcome. Relax and rest a while. Welcome.
What's the longest
Relax.
I played without sleep?
Rest a while.
I don't know, 30, 40 hours, I think.
Well, hello there, stranger. Grab a mug and have a drink if you want. I don't own the place, but I know the drink is good. After all, I brought it here.
I definitely did 30 hours. About 40, I'm not so sure. But 30, definitely. I still do like 24 hours occasionally.
I've been a wine merchant for several years, sailing up and down the coast to find the best vintages. But I don't need to do that anymore, now that I've got the chalice. The city has seen better times, and it's been frantic here ever since the war touched down in Tawili. But I love it all the same. Isn't it a grand thing? Takes whatever swill I want and turns it into the sweetest summer wine. I'll be the richest wine merchant in Rathir. I was wondering when word would get out that I had the bauble. Just recently came to it. But I'm afraid I can't give it over, stranger. It's not for sale.
No difference in your gaming time since you have a girlfriend? It was a bit of a difference, only in the beginning. But later, we kinda cooled down, if you know what I mean, and I'm back, baby.
How are you?
Back to the old ways. Bonus is my wife works evenings, mornings, so once the kids are in the bed, I get about 4 hours in the most days. That's if you don't watch Netflix, yeah. When you say cool down, what do you mean? Well, when the relationship starts, you are always hottest one for another at the beginning, if you know what I mean. Later, the longer you are together, the longer... How can I explain it? You kinda cool down, you know? You still like each other and all of that, but it's... You're kinda cooler.
Oh!
Get this. I wake up yesterday morning with the worst headache, no shirt, and a note that I'm fighting a duel. Me? Fighting a duel? Don't know how I got into it, but it's all rot unless I can find a second. Proud son of forested traders, my name is gold in every watering hole and board house in Rathir, and, well, I'm not really allowed out of Rathir. I swear I don't remember a thing. Apparently I challenged Dalton Ames, the war hero, over the honor of my sister. I do seem to remember him and his bulky arm sitting smugly in the seafoam, taunting me.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Surely you've heard of him. Back from Cluricon, and everyone's talking about his exploits on the battlefield. They used to talk about my exploits with society daughters, but... You can't fight a duel without one. Now, you might be thinking, a popular fellow like Waylon, what trouble could he have finding a second? Well, turns out my friends are all drunken cowards. Look, you seem tough enough. Be my second, and I'll make it worth your while. Thank Lupoku. There is something else I should mention. There is no way in all Amalur I'll win this fight, so I've devised a plan. Before you go to Dalton, that's my opponent, find Gelfine in the Wending and ask for some rows of shadows. She'll know what you mean. Then go to the officers' hall in the burn and, on the sly, put some on Dalton's sword point when you inspect it. The way I see it, I'm doomed to end up in Mel Senshir, and I'd rather cut the nose off my face than live a soldier's life. I want some freedom, and you're going to help me, right? All in good time, my friend. All in good time. After you've got the rows of shadows from Gelfine in the Wending, you've got to talk to Dalton in the officers' hall. Tell him I'm ready. He'll show you his dueling sword. Dab a bit of the rows of shadows on it. Then come back to me.
Drow fighter mage,
now,
what's
time for my part in this business.
Not the finest city in Amalur.
Back again? Glad to help, but I don't know how much I can do for you.
Not a finer city in Amalur.
Come, have a look.
To be honest, since you played all the Witcher games, in the game's perspective, how did Geralt and Triss's relationship turn serious? Have they always been obsessed with each other? She was the one who was always obsessed with him.
Fine Wednesday.
And he didn't care, man. He would just get any lady that he could.
Come, have a look.
Just like in games.
34 and 30. Not a gold piece more.
My students of magic, masters of spells. Every serious student shops at Leogriff's.
New staff. Compare. It's bad. Lockpicks, please. Nope.
To be honest, I never actually passed the initiation trials. An oversight, I assure you. arrogant fools. Lyria's city. Magic runs through its veins, echoes in its courts and byways, and I do my modest part. Magic's mistress and goddess of fate, which is not but magic's deepest weave, after all. A pleasure, I assure you. I've been supplying scholars and students alike for many a year. Those rare and potent marvels unavailable within their compound, I am happy to supply.
BRB eat time. Go, go, go.
Lyria's light guide you. Curios, talismans, I consider the mage staff. Would you
Okay, you
prefer
don't have the
ordinary
backpack.
or illustrious? Go forth, live boldly, then return to me. Curios, talismans.
I need backpack.
Greetings. You have come to Gwalchmay's goods, provisioner to all Rathir, to high and low, great house and sparrow alike. The great families of Rathir, of course, as rich in power as in gold. Visit the upper city and see them yourself. Worth the climb if you ask me.
Okay, White Locks, I have to go. Have fun, stay safe. Thank you so much, Smith. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Take care, man.
Humble servant to great house, sparrow and soldier alike. Women and men in want of things make their way to Gwalchmay's goods. I could tell you a thing or two about this city. Did you know, for instance, that Faldra Nefari ate the 5th memorial stone? Cast a spell and ate it. I could say a thing or two about Wyvern Gif as well, if I didn't fear the consequence. Oh, him? No one knows his real name. Got that name from the way he talks. Some say he was next to the Archsage, once, up Spire Top. Then a spell went wrong, or his lover fell to her death. Whatever it was, broke him, it did. The first 4 are easy enough to find about the city. But the 5th, few know the truth of it. They are the rag pickers and dust grubbers of the city. Mind you, I don't let them in the front door. Appearances, not to mention odors.
Mr. Ultimate Trex. Sup, my man.
The
Welcome, welcome.
Wyverns had a claim of their own, mind you. But their marriage to Gif, a scandal. I know the truth of it, but I'm not at liberty to say.
Oh, new weapon. Compare. Sucks. Bag.
Come again.
Please. This is the sage crafting table. I can help you with gems and shards and the like. If you want general goods, you should speak to Master Gwalchmay over there.
Sadly, I won't be able to stay long. Just wanted to drop by. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for coming.
It takes great concentration. You can get lost in the work. I like that. Oh, it's so lovely, the Lunar Gardens. Not that I've seen much else of the world. Have you? Oh, I'd be terrified to go so far. Oh, he's been very good to me. I knew my gems were good, but they wouldn't seem to sell in a market stall. They do better here.
Gems.
Goodbye.
Just look at it all.
So that's it with this place.
Mary, light your way.
This one? What
The
about this
war.
one?
Fish fresh from the morning catch, spices from across the raging...
What's this?
Good day.
Sup?
The finest quality, I assure.
I'll sell you weapons, but if it's armor you need, you'll have to speak to that husband of mine. Him? Pff, if you've any love of life, don't talk to him. Can't abide a joke, can't enjoy a drink.
Before the war, the people of Rathir were filled with hope, with joy.
Most of them, anyway. Have you met my husband?
A terrible thing. Much as it keeps us in business. I like to think that every weapon I forge just might kill one of those two, Arthur. That's what helps me sleep at night.
Oh, please be good. 2 sockets. 2 utility sockets. What can I do with utility sockets? I'll take it. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Farewell, love.
The finest quality, I assure. Sif Sader at your service. Don't mind the racket. Just my wife, that harpy across the way.
Bag. Lockpick? No.
My craft is shields and armor only. The art of it's in the balance. Too heavy and you can't move in it. Too thin and it shatters. Majestic towers, crisp sea air, and I spend my life in here with that milksop Adar and my spiteful hag of a wife. What a mouse! Look at the way he taps at the forge. Scared of his own damn shadow. Proud is right, and why not? Fitted most of the Alfar army. No frills, no finery. Just good hard steel. First and greatest mistake I ever made. Only thing sharper than her wares is the tongue in her mouth. Good then.
Is there anything that can't be found here?
A sword? Ask the harpy over there.
A pleasure, I'm sure.
Do not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
Okay, what can I make in utility?
Anything, everything is...
Wait, this
bought and
is
sold in
potion
the
stuff.
Praderi market.
There it is. Did I talk to you?
Ruani, apothecary, alchemist, importer, and cultivator at your service. If you think yourself a bit of an amateur, you are welcome to the use of my alchemist's bench. I'm happy to sell you anything you require, and forgive any faces I make at your fitful potioneering. He was the great alchemist of the plains of Erethel. Quite eccentric, but brilliant. His daughters in Emir took after him, and people think I'm weird. I've always found the mystery of herbs and fungi far more fascinating than anything else. As soon as I was old enough, I was apprenticed to the great Rilf Janik. Were you aware that 37 varieties of vine, flower, and tree can be found here? Discounting, of course, the lunar gardens. Have you been? The true marvel of our city, if you ask me. Blossoms you will see nowhere else in Amalur. Very good, then. Anything, everything is bought and sold in the Praderi market.
Do not miss Leogryph's many marvels.
Hello.
Hola. Epic. 75 chance to shock enemies when attacked. Amazing. Fire, ice, lightning damage. Damn. Experience bonus, gold drops, mana cost, health mana. More experience. First of 4 tiers of unlocked might, finesse, and sorcery abilities. This is cool. Experience. XP. XP. Freeze enemies when attacked. Hey Redran, what's up? Welcome, welcome. It's been a long time seeing you, so new game, yeah, new game. I mean, it's all the new game. +1 to unlock sorcery abilities. Chance to stun enemies when attacked. Tier. Damage resistance. Unlocked might. Poison. Burn. Okay. Okay, I need utility. Mana. Health. Mana. Night. Game, why do you change that, man? Mana region. So wait. Man, who was the guy who could unsocket my... Hey, I can do it. Wait, I can do it. Yeah. Amazing. These are bad. This is better. Okay, cool.
For common goods, come to me. Gems and shop. Come again.
Okay, cool. Okay. That's it. You changed your picture on YouTube? Yeah, I did. Hell yeah.
Oh, there's no use. I've lost the keys. Now Gwaltmay'll have my head if I can't think up something fast. Say, you're not good with locks, are you? Would you help a poor fellow who's down on his luck? Me, Gwaltmay calls me lad whenever he wants me, and the others call me hardly anything at all. Just fetch this and lift that. With all these people walking around, you'd figure someone would help me after I lost my keys.
But I think you're the fast streamer jumping from one game to another. But what do I do in a game when I finish it?
Well, he's a good enough master all in all. Sees to it I earn every coin of my wages, though. No standing about, not in his shop.
I like to play lots of games.
Yes, as in, no need for keys. Ace with a lockpick. Gwaltmay wants an old red ledger from the storeroom in the customs house. Oh, I'm afraid they're lost for good. Now, I might have dropped them here, or at Kest's table the other night. But it's just as likely I dropped them in Bracken Bay after I'd had an ale or 3 at the Seafoam. The chest it's in, that is, yes. Although I don't know which one it is. But it's down there, somewhere. Oh, now don't worry, nothing in the storeroom's seen the light of day in years. No one will mind if you pick a few locks before you find it. Gets these ideas into his head. Needs this old thing, needs that new thing. This time it's shard prices by the decade. Something to do with a deal he is or isn't striking with that Karasta trader. Oh, the things they say about that Lanshi. That she talked a Jotun out of his own hammer once. And another time sold some Varani fool his own silk for twice as much, after cutting it to ribbons and winding it on spools. The Chamber of Trade's on the way to the quays, and the storeroom's off one of the wings. Just pick any lock down there till you find the old ledger. Chamber of Trade basement. Just head toward the quays. Oh, and have these. That should help.
Cool. Wending House. City Watch.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Just
30
look at
then.
it all.
50
Come,
gold.
have a look.
What do you say?
Hey, where's the prison?
The army keeps Lord in the burn.
I need the
Wouldn't want 'em
key.
caught cutting.
Need a key for the prison.
This is... Your comrade dies, the job is yours. Yours!
Greetings. The ships are all moored up until Elund Karth says otherwise.
This is Cluricon we're talking about, not your grandman's henhouse. You'll see things there the likes of which you never...
You there, my lovely. I like the look of you. I have gold to slip in your purse in return for a small favor. The sea wreathes her, old stone lifts her high, gold and magic pulse through her veins. In the city of Rathir, a soft whisper in a dark corner unlocks many doors.
It's not complaint? No, I didn't take it as a complaint, no worries. It feels faster in the stream than walkthrough, you don't wander around that much. Yeah, it's faster because when I upload a walkthrough, I just upload 1 hour of walkthrough per day. While in the streams, I like stream for 3 to, I don't know, 8 hours a day, so it is much faster.
Me? You wish to know about me? I'm flattered, but I prefer to keep my cards close to my chest.
Streams are definitely faster than walkthroughs, definitely.
Oh, now, don't sound so suspicious. I need some help in a matter of business. Tell me, do you know the merchant Gwalchmay? I am trying to strike a deal with that willful man, and I think I have found just the thing. Only, I cannot be the one to do it.
CO Gamer, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
The man who owns the goods store in the Pryderi. He's got his thumb on nearly all the trade in this city. I can't sell anything without his good word, it seems. I have already tried to negotiate with him. He proved hard, stubborn, and unpliable. We could not reach a deal. I was hoping a new face and a new approach might cause him to let down his guard, become reasonable.
I'm also subscribed to you on YouTube. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the follow.
How very astute of you. Now, Gwalchmay, I have learned, has a weakness for rare wines. This right here happens to be a bottle of Maybrin, his favorite. I wish we had more than just the one. A pity. Here is the contract for him to sign. The better a deal you strike, the sweeter I will make your reward.
Yeah, maybe that's why I also missed your Mafia 1 stream. Yeah. I completed Mafia 1, was it like in 3 days? 3 streams? And I also finished Mafia 2 in 2 days. On my streams.
If I were to approach him, he'd dig his heels in. But a fresh face such as yours, bearing a bottle of his favorite wine? It might just work. More than the bottle I gave you? Very good. If you can use that to strike a better deal, I will see you paid more than it's worth. In his goods store, in the Pryderi, the market. It's near the center of town. Get him drunk on Maybrin wine, and he should be magnanimous with the contract. Be good, my lovely, and I'll be good to you.
Did you enjoy it? Of course. I love Mafia. I loved it when I played it back in the day, and I loved it now. I'm a simple person, man. I don't care about graphics and stuff like that. I can also play older games with older mechanics and, you know, I'm not bothered by old stuff. For me, Mafia 1 is a fantastic game, and it will always be a fantastic game.
Damn this siege.
The burn's for army use, not civilians.
This is the City Watch.
Mafia 3 is missing what Mafia 1 and 2 have. Yeah. Mafia 3 is more of a GTA game than a Mafia game.
City Watch, be on your way.
I need prison keys. And who has it? Is it this guy? No. Is it you? No. You? Yes.
Citizen. Move along!
And that's the reason why I replayed Mafia 1, because I want to compare it to Remake. That's also the reason why I'm playing this game now, because this game is also getting a... It's not a remake, but a remaster. I also want to compare this game to its remaster when it launches.
Do not miss Leah.
Hello, hello. All manner of goods can be found at Gwalchmay's goods. Maybrin wine? Wherever did you find it? Forgive me, it's just they're devilish hard to find. You likely had no idea, but there's not a wine in the world I love more. In fact, I think I'll uncork this now and have a sip. Or two. Ah. What's this now? Carasta's contract? Ought to have known she was behind this. Still, I suppose I was a bit hard on her. Here's a reasonable figure. She shouldn't turn her nose up at this. What do you say? No, don't take it like that. Oh, well, it won't ruin me. Here's the deal. She's got it for a song. How's that? A remarkable woman, there's no denying. But you be wary. Those eyes of hers make promises. Promise things she'll never give.
You were thinking while eating?
Now there's Anwan and Wyvern Gif. The old oak and the greenweed, some say. Not I. The kind of one's as good as the other. Friend to any soul with such distinguished taste in wine. To you, friend. Yes, what about him? I sent him on an errand and I'm still waiting.
Had to be someone.
What's here? Bags, please.
Welcome, friend, to the Luminary Leaf, bookseller extraordinaire.
Yeah, this game will get a remaster. It's not a remake like Mafia. It's more like of a small graphical updates, lighting update, maybe some items, quests, who knows, man. And it will also get another DLC in 2021. But it's not a remake, it's a remaster. Small changes, not as big as Mafia remake, you know. The game is not rebuilt from the ground up.
I cannot ascend the steps of the spire without thinking on the first lines of The Fall of Dwinian, nor espy the Wending and not recall Stone Shadows. Rathir is a city of letters. I dare anyone to say otherwise.
Yeah, like Mafia 2. But let's hope it's gonna be better than Mafia 2 remaster.
In truth, I once thought I might be a poet, but it seems in the end I am more shepherd than ram to my flock of tomes. Ah, you see? My metaphors always run amok somehow. Nearly any book you can imagine can be found here, at the Luminary Leaf, be it history, verse, or scholarship. Though, I must confess, we are not as well supplied in gnomish texts as I would like. The ancient steps of our founder and prophet are dear to any Rathiri's heart, but mine shall always stir to the brave tales of the war-sworn of old, pitting steel and valor against chaos itself.
So this one has option 2, just like Witcher? What do you mean? Like multiple endings?
Now, while many books can be found only within Scholia Arcana walls, others can only be found without. Gnomish texts, magical controversies. Pelewin tugs at the heartstrings. Medara's mists at dawn takes my breath away. If you seek something a bit more rough and lively, the Varani Kesseniki or Sea Chance might be worth a read. Fare thee well.
Oh, so much to choose from. I just can't decide.
Another Varani?
Do you know what I was thinking about? It's easy with you, man. It's always Triss and nothing else.
Herbs and powders, potions and salves. Good day.
Triss's life. I was never here. I wanna go there.
Curios, talismans, items
The
of
watch
power.
sees all in Rathir.
Amalur.
Yeah, you have lots of dialogues in this game. And you can also do quests.
Not a finer city in Amalur.
You also have choices in many quests how to complete
done
them.
in the Prairie.
But it is more simpler than Witcher.
Back again? Glad to help, but I don't...
Good day, friend.
Find old ledger. I'm gonna have to buy more lockpicks. Actually getting ready to watch Whitelock's walkthrough. Thank you, man. I hope you like it. Maybe a private pool? Oh god. 5 lockpicks. Come on, come on. Okay, 4. Go, go, go. Okay, 4. No, no, no. 1 lockpick to rule them all. Okay, that is open. That... Wait, I need this. Yeah. That's open. And that's open. Cool. We're done. One trees to rule them all. I love this far. I need lockpicks.
Welcome. What do you need today?
Please give me lockpicks. Yes.
Comes. What do you need today?
When does your shop reset? Pants? Nah, I don't wear any pants.
Goodbye.
Star Camp.
Careful out there.
Trading done here? Always open for business when the...
Lockpick, please. Cool.
road is your
Thank
marketplace. If you need a...
What if I meet a group of 5 Trisses and they all want to sleep with me? Should I accept it? You should make them burn each other, and whoever wins
Curios, talismans, items
should
of
get
power.
The ledger! Oh, Lunala's smile, you've done me a good turn. Master Gwalchmay will be pleased as a fat Jotun when I bring him this, he will.
Upper City.
Students of magic, masters of spells. Welcome to the Wending, mate. I'm sorry it's come to that, but here we are, eh? What's this, eh? Time to serve? Well, I always knew it might come. Not sure what they want with a poor Runir Westerner like me, but I'll go. I'll go.
Yeah, whoever wins is my true love. Yeah. I mean, why have 5 ladies when you can have one, you know?
Oh, him? No one knows his real name. Got that name from the way he talks. Some say he was next to the Archsage once, up Spire Top, and a spell went wrong, or his lover fell to her death. Whatever it was, broke him it did. Rathir. Some say it runs near as deep as it runs high. What I do know is the Spire Top's full of light and magic and wealth. Down here, shadows and rags and one daft old mage named Faldron Afari. Where you go when you can't find gold for a Praderi garret or a bunk in the Keys, nor get work in a servant's quarters up in some great house. If you're able, you sleep in a ramshackle house. If you can't, you sleep in the tunnels among the mice and candles and rags. Make no mistake, for the likes of me, it's warm and welcome. Gelfine buys and sells what you please. Kest deals the cards, sparrows come and go. And the watch come through seldom to never, which is how we like it.
Fancy a gamble? Kest's table's the place.
Lower tunnels. They would make you feel warm? Yeah, especially with magic.
What? Buy something, sell something. It doesn't matter where you got it from.
Do you have lockpicks? Inspect.
mind where you got anything. I don't ask. And don't you go minding where these came from. It's buy, sell, or leave. You go and wrinkle your nose at our caves and our tatters. At least I'm Rathiri, and no rotten outsider. What? Don't look at me like that. I don't like to be looked at. By Lyria, don't say it so loud. Someone could hear. All right, it's yours, if you can pay the price. Remember, I never saw this. Or you. You got what you came for. Now go! Get away from me with that.
It would be winter time and they touch me. Breathe their warm aroma at my face. That's the life. Hell yeah.
Here to gamble. Aaron Kest's right there. He'll deal you a hand. Runs a good game of cards. Give it a try. He's a friend. Been a friend to me. Me? I'm a nobody. Just a man who loves the dark and sleeping in a cave. And cards. Get back! I won't go, not there. I prefer living to dying, thank you all the same. Well, there's that. Hadn't thought of that. Might be nice. Cook's work or quartermaster's. I'm a fine cook, you know. Well, I'll miss the place. But I suppose there's dark and rocks in Cluricon. And soldiers play at cards now, don't they?
Hello, I have a headache, so I can't be on the stream today. But I spent this day with your Gothic walkthrough. Good night. Good night, man. Thanks for coming.
I feared nothing more than those notices. But fear's worse than the thing itself. Strange, isn't it?
Hello, Topsider.
We are trapped in Lyria's
They
webs.
found a sparrow
Trapped.
killed dead. A shame.
So I don't take a break from evolving. Wait. Your name is Evolved. You finished evolving. You're done. How are you evolving if you are evolved? Does it actually have any difference in importing Simulate Witcher 2 save from the set of questions asked in the beginning? The only reason why you would want to import the save from Witcher 2 is to keep a tattoo from Witcher 2. Otherwise, importing the save doesn't matter in Witcher 3. Because you can just answer those questions at the beginning and, you know, it would be just like as if you imported the save. The only thing that you don't get by simulating a Witcher save is a Witcher tattoo. That's the only difference. But if you are a PC player, you can always add a console command and, you know, add a tattoo with a console. So, yeah.
A stranger comes. So Raph is dead too, then? Oh, Lunala, will the sparrows be murdered one by one? It began when Fora went missing. Then we found Syl's corpse in the alley, then Shiren's. Now Raph, we are helpless. We know nothing, can do nothing. Rag pickers, urchins, scamps, call us what you like. We too have a place, and it is here. Rathir is like a great stone tree, with mages in its boughs, bright ships in its shade. We sparrows nestle in its roots, as loved by Lyria as any other. All that Rathir does not need or want, the gold chain broken, the tailor's scraps, old ship casks, we sparrows gather up. We bring it here. We sort and mend and sell it new for meager coins as we can. And that is how we live. I look after my little birds, speak for them, and see to the finding and picking through all of what Rathir discards. He was our best climber. Knew the gutters and spire side as well as the gulls. And now he too is gone. Betrayed? We have traded more than rags with some, up above and here below. But who among them would hunt us down and murder us? This is too much for us. I beg you, go to the City Watch. See if there is anything they know, anything they can do to help us. None that would hunt us down and kill us. Not within Rathir. I am sure of that much. If they know nothing and cannot help us, then no one can. And you think even the Watch cannot be trusted? That is nearly unthinkable, yet still. Go there then, and see what you can learn first by looking around. The Watch knows much and records what it knows. But if all else fails, speak to Captain Talabor.
Above the tunnels, just beyond the Wending, you will see guards flanking the door. If you can't learn anything on your own, speak to Captain Talibor. Join me, Sparrows. Let us mourn our brother departed. Raff, who lost mother to war and father to wine. Raff the climber, the ledge walker, a sparrow of our kind.
Have you played Fable series? I did. Fable 1 and Fable 3. Never played Fable 2 because it never released on PC.
Back again? Glad to help, but I don't know how much I can do for you.
And I will stream Fable game in the future.
What can I get you, love? I do love hearing say.
You're from the Scolia Arcana, aren't you? Here to embarrass me? Well, I don't care. I'm glad I was dismissed. I'll drink to it, in fact.
Have walkthroughs? No, I did it before I started YouTube stuff.
Those cowards dismissed me. Afraid of me. Afraid of how difficult it'd be to train me. One thing I've learned. The ladies here are like the spire. Breathtakingly beautiful and completely unassailable. Especially to a failure like me. Kestia, man. Think he's got the only table in those tunnels and the best game in town. What is this? Ah, it was only a matter of time before the army found me out. Just my luck. This calls for another drink. I'll have to pack my things. Ah, Alison. How do I tell my sister? Where will she live? How will she live?
Always discrimination towards PC gamers? Nah, we fine.
Let them sleep in their lofty towers. I'm headed for a real life, not sitting in front of books all day and being condescended to. Army wages can pay for Alison now, but I'm leaving her. I'll send money. I hope she doesn't end up in the Wending. Rove, another ale. Make... that too.
Welcome. Relax and
I have
rest
to
a while.
steal. I have to steal. Wait. I'd like to see that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream it. Why did you wake up?
Guards! 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 Guards!
This is bad. Yes. Awesome.
Not a finer city in Amalur.
That's so then. Well,
aye.
But we miss so many exclusives? Yeah, but we also have some exclusives that they don't have, so...
Fine wares today.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Only we don't call them exclusives. But... doesn't matter. Do you agree with that? I don't care what ladies wear, you know.
The watch sees all.
They wear whatever they want.
Yeah? What are you doing here? I don't suppose you're becoming a child of Lyria. They break away from all the rules, the trappings, and be themselves. I remember that was why I first joined. I've taken orders before, but a commander ought to at least look a soldier in the eye when telling them what to do. But the Hierophant doesn't do that. The orders just come in secret and no one takes responsibility for them. A damn fool idea, if you ask me. I spent my life growing up in the upper city of Rathir, so you might not understand, but I love that camp. There's always colors and dancing and music. I feel free there. It's hard to be apart from it. Stupid Irian. I'm not the queen of anything now, and I'm not keen to do any talking. The damned fool, all the work I do for him in camp, all the sacrifices I've made to be with him, he's ignored it all. He made a little mistake, but that's the last one. I won't wait around until he forgets me entirely.
Xbox is now starting to release all games on PC. And I have the feeling that Sony will do that as well. Or Sony's gonna be forced to do that.
Lyria, you think you might want to speak a little more quietly? I don't need anyone here getting wise to me. And let me guess, you're a traveler and you've been called to seal the cowl of the maiden. Well, I beat you to it. Cowl's mine. I guess you're right. Irian has a flair for the melodramatic, sure, but I know he's taken my loss hard. It seems I can't get away from the travelers. They really are my life. Fine, take the cowl. I'm headed back to Moon Camp. Farewell!
Lyria bless and protect you.
Tell me, what brings you to this sacred place? For prayer? For the weaving of your fate? Or for the orison?
Another Triss? Yeah. Every girl with red head is a Triss.
This temple was founded by Bayala Tiran herself, mother and prophetess of our people. It is said that our goddess is the goddess of magic, but by so being, she is goddess at the heart of things, of mystery, and the true weaver of fate. There is something peculiar about you. The threads are... But you know of this, don't you? Then you are the one. I had heard rumors, but never thought... Well, it is good to meet you. You have drawn Lyria's attention. May I look into your cards? It was High Priestess Tiran who led our people from Glen Suthan. It was she who found Rathir. It was she who sheltered and guided us, who made us who we are.
Horizon Zero Dawn will release soon on PC, and if that game sells well, Sony's gonna release more games on PC.
Though few of your kind do, all are welcome to the Orison. Perform 3 tasks of devotion to Lyria, and in exchange, earn her blessing. Sojourn, service, and giving. They wind from outward to inward, and from the depths of our history to this very moment.
Now you can stop hating Sony? I don't hate Sony.
It is no idle turn of phrase. Though you gave of yourself to earn it, your gain will be greater than the sacrifice. You began when you entered this temple. The first task is the sojourn. Have this. It is an amphora. With it, travel to the 3 springs blessed by Priestess Tiran on her sojourn from the north. Fill the amphora with some of each spring. 1 is just outside Rathir, a second in Lower Galafor, The third is in Snowmelt Pass. Bring the amphora I gave you to each of the 3 sacred springs. They are just north of Rathir, in southern Gallifore, and in Snowmelt Pass. When you are done, return to me.
Oh, hello. Welcome to our temple. I am a daughter of Lyria, one of many sons and daughters who have devoted themselves here. My station is to look after the relics sacred to our order. Sadly, many of the relics we once had are now lost. It has left so many scars on our city, our souls, and the land beyond. Nor has it stopped taking life. All are welcome here to pray, to reflect and find peace. If you seek fate weaving or the Orison, you should speak with the High Priestess. The goddess of magic, fate, mysteries. We believe that order and chaos are how others want the world to be. But Lyria is concerned with what is, and what can truly change it. True wisdom is knowing the one and grasping the other.
What do you like about Sylvanas? Nothing.
Priestess Saranen oversees the temple. Though her station is high, she is gracious and open to all who visit. She will weave your fate if you ask, or lead you on the sacred ritual we call the Orison. You should speak with her if you wish to know more. The Lunar Gardens, or sometimes the Garden of Eternal Night, dedicated to the goddess Lunala. How it works is a mystery.
Now Rep 91, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome.
Lunala is goddess of night, the moon, and what is hidden. It is said she is Lyria's handmaiden, or her daughter, or her younger sister. It was long ago. I don't know very much about it. There were the plague times, and then the burning, and then they were over. The second burning came when the Tuatha broke through our defenses. They set our southern keys on fire. I remember it. I watched from here. When the war first came, we sent one out to every stronghold keep. This served 2 purposes. It brought faith and strength to our soldiers there, and if Rathir fell, some relics might still remain. We have announced a gold reward for their return, but sadly, none have yet come back to us. Please do. There are at least 6 that I know of, sent to the major strongholds of the plains of Arethel. Bring any you find to me. Lyria rewards those in her favor. More than one! Oh, truly, Lyria's fortune shines upon you. Take this as a token of her gratitude. They were primarily sent to the strongholds of the plains of Arethel, but any that you find will be gladly welcomed and thanked with gold. The great Alfar strongholds of Arethel are Dolve Arn, Verki, Rithen, Candrian, Dolve Whale, and Corgan Hold. So long.
Do you have issues with pixelization problem when uploading videos? I noticed in Witcher 1 Fields videos. That's sadly a YouTube compression problem. Because no matter how good your videos are, no matter how big they are, how good of the quality they are, YouTube will always compress them down and make them pixelized at some point. I've been trying to fix that for years. Like, ever since I started uploading YouTube videos. And it's YouTube who should update their stuff, their compression. The only way to fix that is, I think, to upload a 4K video. But I'm not ready for 4K stuff. Not yet. 4K videos get better quality, and they are lesser pixelized, but I can't do 4K yet.
Welcome to our temple. So long.
But yeah, I know what you mean. My videos are never pixelized. They are really high quality. They take a lot of hard drive space. And when they are uploaded, yeah, the YouTube just eats them alive, if you know what I mean. For example, my videos are like 20 gigs, 40 gigs big for 1080p 60 FPS, and then I upload it to YouTube, and when I download it for YouTube, the way the YouTube compressed it, the YouTube brings it down from 20-40 gigs to only like 1 gig or less, or 2 gigs of video file. So yeah, YouTube does compress videos a lot, and that's why they are pixelized. I hope that makes sense.
Mind your step.
Trust me, man, I hate it. I always want it to be as best as possible. But it's not on my side.
And then I say, Lyria, do I look like
It's a nightmare, it is. My lady Coriana won't eat. She won't sleep. All on account of a poor, sick Malian. Woe on House Anwan.
Are you gonna stream Blood Rain? Yeah, I did say that yesterday.
Poor boy, he sleeps and tosses and turns. From the things he says under his breath, his dreams must be ghastly things. My poor lady, what grief she's known. Her daughters lost to Cluricon and her husband to the war before that. Her son Malian is all that's left to her, and the only seed of House Anwan. Oh, my masters aren't like some up Spire top. Just one name to our house, thank you very much, and nearly old as Rathir at that. There are but 2 left of Anwan blood. One soon enough if young Master Malian does not mend.
Yeah, first I thought my side problem even on 1080p still bugs me when in motion. As viewer I get irritated on how... So how a uploader will feel. Yeah, man, trust me, you have no idea how much I am irritated when I see how much pixelized the game is. But that is not for all games. Some games do get a better quality. But the games with lots of grass, lots of trees, there are sometimes those games get the most pixelization. But I hate it because it's nothing I can do. And I would do everything to get a better quality. I think 4K will fix that. Because 4K gets a better quality. The thing is, I saw some people, because I did also watch some tutorials on how to get better quality and that. And I also read some forums and all of that stuff when it comes to YouTube quality. And I did read somewhere that if you upload a 4K video, even the 1080p quality is going to be better. Just because you uploaded a 4K. So, as soon as I get a better gear, better PC and all of that, when I can handle 4K stuff, I'm definitely going to try that. And I'm gonna start uploading 4K videos as soon as I can. Just because of that, for that better quality. Also, the thing is, there are plenty of people in the world who still watch a 720p quality. Many people in the world can't even watch 1080p quality. And I still want to do a 4K stuff just to see if the 1080p or 720p is gonna be better, just because of that 4K. But yeah, it does suck. And another thing with that pixelization is that YouTube uses some old encoder when it comes to encoding videos. The people in the world have developed much better encoder, the encoder that has better quality and that it uses less internet than the one that YouTube has. And YouTube is still not using those better encoders. I don't know why. Maybe it's some copyright stuff, maybe it's some license stuff, but I hope that they will start to use the newer technology for better videos. Soon or in 5 years. Definitely up to 5 years.
The healers say bad blood, but my lady swears it's poison. He sleeps and sleeps, but he's never any better. Well, it's hard to say. The healers are no use. You could go to her yourself and ask. No harm in that. You'll find my lady in the house, by poor Malian's side, most likely. The young master's sickness, yes. He's the last one living, what with the others dead in the war. Here, in House Anwan. She spends most of her time by poor young Malian's sickbed. Do help my lady if you can. If you please. My son Malian is gravely ill. The healers say his blood is diseased, but I am sure it must be poison. If I were younger, I'd go and find the Lepidus myself and prove them wrong. The Wyverns were of respected and decent lineage, though their wealth was not great. Then the merchant's Gif bought House Wyvern, much to our surprise. They have mixed sea wash with fine wine. His father died in the Battle of Galliffer Plain, his sisters in Cluricon. He is all I have left, and he is slipping away from me. Our line is ancient. However, if my son Malian is not cured, we shall wither, and the weeds of Wyvern Gif grasp ever higher. The healers name it as an affliction of the blood, but Anwan blood has bent beneath no malady in generations. No, Malian was poisoned, I am sure. It was early in the war, and until that time we had known only defeat. The day was won, and my husband lost. Bring my son this wild plant, and I will see you richly rewarded. This I swear. Of course not, but my family legacy says it will, and I have no wish to watch my son die while there is still a chance for hope. There's only one place that I know of, the Acathan wetlands. You must search for it there. You will know Lepidus by the shape of its blue flower. It is an herb with natural properties. It is not strictly alchemy, and it does not cure a poison. However, it can relieve the symptoms for a time. Malian will still need an antidote before he is fully well. The wetlands of Acatha. Find it and bring it to my son with all due haste. Be wary. I have sent servants before you who did not return. It's a nightmare, it is! Don't mind me.
Why, hello, young man. On behalf of myself, my wife and my daughter, I welcome you to the Spire Top and all that House Wyvern Gift can offer. You mean the song of my heart? She's the sweetest thing. Though I worry her mother coddles her some. It is peculiar, I confess, that we kept my name, but the Wyverns are a very old family, and all agreed it was best if it were joined with Give. I'm a spiritual man myself and visit the temple gardens daily. The High Priestess offers blessings, counsel, and fate-weaving. Atop the spire you will find the two preeminent great houses, Anwan and our own. You will also find the Scholia Arcana, the Orbicant, and the Temple of Lyria. You are a student there yourself, are you not? Many of the important and powerful in Rathir have graced those halls. I wish you fortune. The Orbicant is our ruling council. Its members are shrouded except the Elund, who speaks for them. You must forgive my Lady Tanra if she sometimes speaks out of temper. It's been very hard for her. You see, some of the great houses have been slower to accept her than basic civility demands they should. I'm the Patriarch of the Wyvern Gift Great House. Show the proper respect. Are you serious? You must have had one too many ales, rat. Stay away from me. Very good, then. Guards! Guards! Why, hello. You're welcome in our home. We do not stand on set. Farewell.
Oh, excuse me. Well, hello.
Did my parents send you? Are you some sort of new instructor? I don't know which is worse, the snotty wyverns or the foolish fawning gifts. I suppose it's nice enough, but then I wouldn't know. I have nothing to compare it to. I know what they want. They want to marry me to some snotty spoiled son of another great house. Then I can become Maywin Wyvern Gift Fiddlestuffs. You're not an instructor? I thought they might have sent another. They've had Majessa here for almost a year now. She does always get me to attend to her lessons somehow, though I'm not sure how she does it. What is this? Have my parents seen this? Oh, Lunala's starry smile! Yes, yes, and yes! To Chloracon! Think of it! They won't like it when they hear, but what can they do? Buy me out of it? No, not this time. Thank you, stranger. Thank you! Imagine, right in the thick of the war, and me with a sylvan spear, facing red-eyed howling Tuatha. And life beyond the spire.
$720p is accurate. I'm one of them due to my network consumption. I'm forced to be on 720p. Yeah, and many people watch videos, streams, all of that on mobile. And many mobile phones don't even support bigger resolution than 720p. Or they don't want to watch on a bigger resolution. So yeah. 720p is still the most used resolution
City
when it
Watch.
comes to
Be on your way.
videos. Even though there is even a 4K stuff. There is one thing that I never tried, and I don't know why I didn't try it. I could upload a fake 4K video just to test quality.
City Watch. Be on your way.
Bring relics? No.
City Watch. Move along.
Wait. Where can I get a bag?
Move along.
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels.
Something finer in all Amalur.
Oh, so much.
Wait. Rathir Upper City. That's here.
So many new
Students
faces
of magic,
in the market
masters
these
of
days.
spells.
I was never...
At your service.
I was never in these houses. Or was I?
Fetch this, clean that. Never a moment's rest.
What can you teach me?
Hello. I am the governess of Miss Wyvern Giff. It is my duty to train my charge in matters of speech and persuasion. I will confess, there are days I yearn for a more eager pupil. A topic that interests you? Would you like to learn some of the art? I am confident a small lesson would be permitted by the house. We are a people of subtle speech and hidden hands. All around us is great beauty, yes, but what does it hide? I do not blame her. Were her parents more persuasive themselves, such willfulness would have been smothered long ago. So long.
Also, when it comes to YouTube quality, well, when you upload a video,
A prayer for our troops.
for example, if you're looking a video that's like still like this, like it doesn't have any movement, this type of video requires less bandwidth. You know? It requires less internet. While video with movement requires much more bandwidth. And YouTube has limit on that bandwidth on how much video is supposed to have. And because of that limit, that's why when you have lots of movement you get pixelization.
That poor Anwan boy is sick and dying.
About the code, I heard that stats for nerds can identify your video's quality. If codec is shown as VP9, then it will have less pixelization issues.
All in Rathir.
That's correct. That is totally correct.
Orbicant Hall.
I'm sorry for not talking, I accidentally fell asleep, the stream was still on. Come on, man, there is no need to feel sorry. You're fine. This is where I need to go, for the backpack.
Welcome.
I have to work all this week.
Hello.
This spell.
Someday I hope to administer a trial of...
Are you here for the evaluation? I've already administered the written copies. This will have to be an oral exam. Were it so easy to summarize an institution like the Scholia Arcana in a few short words, books, I think, do it slightly more justice. The Rathir chapter has some of the finest collections of manuscripts in the plains of Erethel. I guarantee it. I oversee the library in the Rathir chapter. Many walk the road of knowledge, but I make sure they do so in an orderly manner.
I need to make my friend's girlfriend a logo for her business tomorrow, and the logo has an eye. And I'm so bad at making eyes.
Members of all ranks, regardless of their skill, must always know the value of research and perception. I understand your studies with us are a unique situation, so let's consider this practice. Take this book, read it, and understand what it means to be part of our order.
There should be plenty of tutorials on how to draw eyes.
The Omnibus Arcana is a staple of the education in our institution. All first-year students are given a copy to study. The lessons involve an introduction to the rigors of studying magic, as well as the value of applying yourself to your studies. Each book is different for every user, but they all impart the same basic knowledge. This is the Omnibus Arcana. It is a magical text that holds the collected knowledge of our order. It is also imbued with a certain form of intelligence. Follow its directions as you would my own. This is an introductory text given to all first-year students. It's considered canon.
What happens if you don't finish it tomorrow?
The test begins in the courtyard. From there, you're on your own. What? Oh, right.
Just make the Illuminati logo. I'm just starting tomorrow. Oh, then you're fine. I thought it was for tomorrow. Max, what's up, what's up? Anyway, I'm going to sleep now, man, so good night, have a good day, I'll watch the stream tomorrow. Good night, man. Thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. Good luck with the eyes. Or with one Illuminati eye.
Good day.
Let me show these noobs how to cast
Use your wrist
spells.
handle or spin to the boat.
Hello.
Okay, noobs, this is how you do it.
Faster, harder, work the spell, damn you all! The maid who hesitates is lost. You must be confident. You must strike. Ah, a newly recruited student. Welcome. Please join us. We're simply preparing for some field research.
Checked your Witcher 3 and it shows VP9. I was glad about that. I'll adjust Witcher 1, but in Witcher 3, no. But it was not much noticeable in Witcher 2. Yeah, it also depends from game to game. Some games are just better for watching. Better when it comes to YouTube compression.
I oversee the training of initiates here in the Rathir chapter. Defensive work, mostly, to protect themselves while doing research or going on expeditions. Magic is reaching all races. If we do not know what its limitations and strengths are, then we are in for darker times. There are a number of advantages to basing ourselves in Rathir. The plains are among the most magical of the regions in these lands. And we receive special patronage from the Orbicant, the rules of Rathir, for the purposes of furthering the study of magic. Part of the training involves sending initiates to Gloam Thicket, a Fey Hollow in a Catha. It gives my pupils first-hand experience with Fey magics. Now that I think of it, I believe you're overdue for some field research yourself. Care to investigate? I try to give the initiates some perspective on the scope and types of magic. Part of this involves seeing the magic of the Fey. Gloam Thicket was an ideal spot for them to observe Fey magic. But lately, they haven't been returning. Something's preying on the initiates. Like I said, it's in the Akatha. Given the environment and the presence of Morgan, I'd say a Banshane priestess has awakened. Dangerous things. I suggest fireballs to the head repeatedly until it stops moving. It's nestled in the flooded plains of Akatha. Never used to be more than Morgan there, but now it's something more serious. Find the Banshane priestess that's killing our initiates, and put it down. Good day.
Okay, it's time for backpack.
If you're on any assignment for the Order, I would make sure you're properly outfitted before you start. Largest city on the continent. At least it was once, before the gnomes refused to quit adding to Odessa. Worked here my whole life. I've seen things shocking enough to make you blind. It takes a certain kind to last long in this order, I think.
I finished my trip today and hung out with a different girl than on the date, and I kinda feel like... I kinda like her too. I just feel really bad because we agreed to a second date. What should I do?
I provide all members of the Scholia Arcana with the tools and items their training might require of them.
So, which girl do you like? How it will be when you play the game in high definition, you record it in high definition, you watch it in high definition until you upload it to YouTube. Yeah, man, like... It really irritates me when I record the video, finish it fully, and then upload it and then see how much it's degraded because of YouTube compression. On the other hand, I do understand why that is happening, because there are lots of people who are uploading videos.
Come again!
And those videos need a lot of servers, man, like... Honestly, I don't know where YouTube puts all the videos that are uploaded. I can bet that they have some type of alien technology. Like... They have to have some alien technology.
Dispelling is a skill that all adventurers, Scholia Arcana or no, should take to heart.
You like both of them?
Keep care of yourself. Dispelling is a skill that all adventurers, Scholia Arcana or no, should take to heart. I am but a humble practitioner of the arts of dispelling. I share my knowledge with all who wish to learn. It is rather alarming, it seems, that more mages know how to create wards than undo them. The Rathia chapter certainly manages to provide the resources we need, be they financial, academic, or even personal. Keep care of yourself.
Yeah, so a necromancer was behind Melaglia's disappearing villagers. Disturbing. My suspicions regarding your potential were well founded. You are forthwith promoted to the rank of docent. As a docent, your first order of business is to the west, to speak with a man named Anka Edmure. You are to liaise with a man named Anka Edmure, a rather enthusiastic sagecrafter from the village of Emer to the west. He often sends reports of mystical occurrences that usually turn out to be exaggerated tales of inebriated fever dreams. His latest cry for help, however, may hold some truth. Go to Emer, speak to the man, and find out what he means by Shardfall has come alive.
Nah, man, don't cheat. Never cheat.
He is the most powerful practitioner of magic alive, that we know about at least. Few members of the Order ever get to meet the Archsage, to tell the truth. He's simply too busy doing whatever it is that Archsages do. I imagine it rankled Adept Fell to no end that you were responsible for saving her life. That pleases me. You wish to know more about him? I believe he is a sagecrafter of some ability. His ardor for magic is noble, but I fear he has never demonstrated the breadth of skill necessary to warrant an invitation to our order.
Sorry, I've missed a couple of streams. I never had any of the stream in my sub box. Yeah, it happens. I've turned on notifications, so hopefully it will work.
I am a savant in our prestigious order. As scholars of the arcane, we are organized into various ranks according to our mastery of magic. Savant is the second highest rank of the order. My responsibilities may be difficult for you to comprehend until you are better versed in exactly what it is we do.
I know that YouTube doesn't always send notifications. So yeah, it is what it is.
Let me know when you have figured out what is happening in Shardfall. In the meantime, I will continue studying the rather phenomenal properties of this sunstone. Oh, goodbye then.
The only way to be certain when I'm streaming is also to follow me on Twitch. You can also get notified from Twitch. And you can also get notified on Discord,
Hello.
so...
I'm sorry, but the symposium on the effects of mana sublimation in sagecrafting ended some time ago. Might I suggest perhaps maintaining some punctuality? Magic is more powerful than it ever has been. And who is more important in such a time as now than the Scholia Arcana? Oh dear, it seems that I've had my symposium scheduled at the same time as Earthen Nara's lecture. She's going to be cross. There is much that goes into the study of sagecrafting, but though some obsess with the practical forms, I devote myself to its theoretical elegance. Attend to your studies.
Greetings.
Good day.
Sorry, Whitelocks, I got distracted by reading a book. That's awesome. Yeah, if you think about server traffic, it gets a lot of time. And it's more irritating than just pixelization, yeah.
There's a Phalus. Best not venture on the plain.
Yeah, loads of videos are getting uploaded to YouTube. Like, honestly, I don't know where they are putting all of that. It's crazy. Maybe Evolved can help you with your two girlfriends problem. You failed again? Nah, you never fail. You're fine. Yeah, man, I hope that YouTube starts to use a new type of encoder and that they ditch VP9 so that all of us can get a better quality. Wait, Max. Did you ask them the important question? And by important question, do they play games? Because if they don't, there is no question about it. Ditch them both. It's not only about them accepting you playing games, because why not play the games with them? Like, why not play the multiplayer game with your girlfriend? Wait, I did this. I need to do this. Okay, cool. The main question is, do they like Witcher? Yep. If they never heard about Witcher, no thank you, man.
Lyria guide and protect you.
Hey, I have even better question. Is one of them subscribed to Whitelocks? Because if one of them is subscribed, then there's your answer, man. Yeah, being subscribed to Whitelocks is the most important trait, you know? That's what you need to ask. You need to start asking the real questions, man.
Aye? What are you needing?
You've stolen the items, and my fair maiden's heart back as well. For saving my marriage, take this ring. My vows lie in my heart now. With these, you take another step closer to becoming a master thief. May the Hierophant watch over your every step. That said, there is another job at hand. Would you like to accept it? Bless the Hierophant! Bless our guide! I was told to keep faith, and indeed, my wife has returned to me. With the light of love ablaze in my heart once more, I can call myself the King of Cups with pride. Hierophant, keep me. The amulet is in Rithen. The Hierophant seems to hold it in some special significance, but as to why, I do not know. You were specifically requested to perform it, along with a traveler of Moon Camp named Phasma Hume. Yes, the Hierophant was adamant that you and Phasma, but Phasma is no faithful. Why would we support a blasphemer? He came to our number recently, and his lack of respect is contemptible. The Hierophant gave him an opportunity. Hopefully he learns the error of his ways. Go and pray before the Hierophant. There you will find your next task. Good luck to you.
Good tidings.
You have come. Good. Now that you are ready to continue, I know what must be done. You and Phasma Hume are to steal the Amulet of Rithen. The unbeliever has been attentive for once. He is eager to prove himself, so he will help you on this mission. The amulet is the object I want you to steal. That is the only information you require. Rithen is a labyrinth of curious make. You will work with another traveler, Phasma Hume, to navigate its depths. Phasma does not take his worship of the Hierophant to heart, Shade. He will learn the need for respect during this job.
Get up! So you got all that, right? The Hierophant is sending us to Rithen. I always took the Hierophant for a horned beast, telling thieves what to steal, telling the free to worship. Some leader. I came here looking to get away from orders, but it seems you travellers follow commands like everyone else.
What would Geralt do? He would sleep with both of them.
I left a life of luxury behind to become one of the travellers of legend, like Spinning Tom or even Mare and Irian in the old days. I left the law and rules and trappings when I joined up, only to be saddled with a new seer. More like a new overseer. Right, here I am, jabbering like a thrice-damned malt worm. Or the Hierophant, take your pick. You go to Rithen by the main entrance. I'll take another path, and I'll meet you in there. A great traveller's name is on the lips of every tavern maid, given enough time. They're the ones with true legacy.
I'm away now, enjoy the stream. I'll try to watch the next stream if I'm not busy. Thanks for coming, man.
Place is ghostly, dankish and strange. All of Tywilly was scarred by the war. But now, the tower's full of deserters. Mooncamp is fine. I mean, it seems all the travellers would rather rob a noblewoman's rouge than her purse, but I'm not judging. The leadership here does lap up the words of the Hierophant, though, like a bunch of mangy curs looking for a morsel. Mare's got the skill of a master thief, anyone can see that. If only she didn't dote on that worm-mouthed Hierophant. Now that she's back with a piss-poor husband, I guess she'll be the same as she ever was. Wretched sod. Even with his lover here, he cares more for dances and plays than thievery. Puts a man off his ale. Heard about that, did you? It seems that we're starting to be recognised if the Hierophant asked for us to steal it. Ain't ashamed to say I figured our guy to be nothing but a barrel-gated loggerhead. But maybe they'll do right by me this time. Let's move.
Yeah, but what if the carrying one turns out to be the not carrying one? What if he gets debated? I go outside. What? What did you just say?
So, you made it. Remember, there's more than just your reputation on the line. I hope you're ready. Right. Looks like there's a lever on my side. Looks like it opens something on your side. Remember me?
It looks like you decided. I once had a carrying a girlfriend, now she's another man's wife. Yeah. Sometimes that's how it goes.
Made it through fine, I see. Time to return the favor. The way forward is blocked. Can you see a lever on your side? Good riddance. There's a problem. I can't find a way forward anymore. I didn't see anything that would help us. I think you're up again. Is there anything on your side? Remember me? What was that? Oh! Oh, hell! Get out of me!
Yeah, and whoever one you choose, make sure to tell her that you chose her because of random people on the internet.
Well, looks as though we made it, despite what the Hierophant predicted. So much for her vaunted prophesying. The door opens with 2 pressure plates. You stand on one, and I'll stand on the other. Let's finish this. Time to get that amulet. What? Ah! It burns! I can't move!
See ya, man. When I meet my girlfriend, I'll tell her you're just as beautiful as when I first laid my eyes at the girl on screen. Okay?
Well, ain't this a sight to take in? My own little dove, all grown up and robbing this place with no care for want nor cause. Took a bit of doing to track you and poor Phasma down here, but when I heard what job you were on, I had to find you. The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as I got the message, it didn't matter if I was dead or not. Hierophant's mistake. I had to learn what I could of the Hierophant, and that all brought me here, to you. I've been off in the dark for a while, Dove, and I'm sorry for that, after all you did for me, and I understand. But I had to go underground. I had to do a little digging, and I found a bit, Dove. I found quite a bit. I told you the Hierophant set me up. Well, just in case you had any doubts, the Hierophant set you and Phasma up here. Think, Dove. True, Phasma ran his mouth about the Hierophant, but you're a separate case. I did some digging. The Hierophant sees all, knows all, so they say. Except you, and that makes you a threat. You were both sent here because the Hierophant knew at least one of you would be cursed. So I came to help. We helped Paul Phasma. I heard the job would take you to Rhythm, and I learned about the amulet. This gem should be able to negate the curse. Give it to Phasma, will you? It's most likely what's behind this insurrection. Some amulet of Telogris disguised as a gift. Always check a gem for flaws, Dove. The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as I got a message, it didn't matter if I was dead or not. Hierophant's mistake. I had to learn what I could of the Hierophant, and that all brought me here. To you.
Be right back, chat. Give me 20 seconds.
Strange place, ain't it? The old captain here got fed up with the army's incompetence, so now they're in revolt. Use that gem I gave you on the amulet that cursed him. That should set him right again.
You saved me. When I was trapped in that curse, I didn't know what would happen. But you saved me. And Grim's here. Grim Olwig? They said he was dead. You should speak to him. It looks like you're the one he came for. Let's move.
Good to see Phasma's back among the moving. Let's make sure we don't let the Hierophant get him. If you see Irian, tell him Phasma died. But on to other things. You've been running around these lands like a good traveller, Dove. But now, I have a job for you. We've all tasted the Hierophant's malice. Now let's make sure we return the favour. I got a plan, Dove. We're doing more than getting our revenge. We're removing the Hierophant from power to rule the Travellers no more. The Hierophant meant for me to die while stealing a certain book, the Missives of Sable, which was claimed by the gnomes after we left. I can think of no better weapon for my revenge. But the gnomes have hidden it away. I need you to steal the Glass of Ambient to help us locate it. It's unlucky, Dove, but it's your lot. The Hierophant sees all, knows all, except for you. It's an ancient bit of Irathi magic. It's older than these lands. Or even older than the Fae, I reckon. With the right thought, it shows the object of one's desire, if it be a familiar thing. Meaning we can use it to find the missives once more. Look, Dove, the Hierophant don't know we're alive, and when we're found out, we'll be in danger again. But it's worse than that. The Hierophant's not just getting rid of dissidents, they're keeping the Travellers untalented, and thus dependent. In time, the Travellers will be nothing more than suckling babes, dependent on the Hierophant for survival. It's in an old Irathi ruin to the south, called the Blackened Hall. Between you and the glass is an army of demons, and 3 trials. To bypass the trials, I left you a gift at the dungeon's entrance. Buru's boots. Those, along with the amulet you and Phasma stole, should help. The glass is powerful, Dove, and well guarded. But you're the only one who walks free of the Hierophant's gaze. It's all up to you. There's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. You'll just have to find a way through, Dove. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's a demon that can't be killed. But if you use the Rhythm Amulet, you can curse it like Phasma was. And Iskaru, Dove. Legends say she fooled the king of Blackened Hall, slipped in and took it right over. The story goes that they're drawn to the glass like thieves to a jewel. Wouldn't doubt it. The hall is a strange place by all accounts. Supposedly, they thought the glass could help them see, but the Guardian will let nothing near. Thought you might need to rely on a bit more than your odd luck on this one, Dove. So I got you Buru's boots and the Amulet of Rhythm. I meant to get the Master's pick as well, but sometimes, Dove, you have to make do with your own hen's eggs. Now, use them as you wish, but they ain't got much magic left in them, so be warned, they won't last you forever. There's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Now then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. You'll just have to find a way through, Dove. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's an Iskaru that can't be killed, but if you use the Rhythm Amulet, you can curse it like Phasma was. Nasty bit of ruin from what I heard. Legend says an old king reigned there with his wife. Wonderful too, I reckon. Halls of flame, magical mazes, but it's a bad ending. His wife was a monster all along. And by monster, I mean demon. So the story goes, at any rate. Will take a thief of good class to break in, and I think you're just the fit, Dove. It's in the Blackened Hall. Place has a nasty reputation of being, well, a death sentence. The trials within aren't insurmountable. I nabbed a few familiar items to help you with them. Buru's boots and the Amulet of Rhythm. You've got your work cut out for you, Dove. And I've mine to do as well. Let's get moving.
I'm with Grim now. There's nothing for me in the camps. I've got to keep my head down. Lot of followers with their heads in the clouds. They're not seeing things because they're too busy kissing the Hierophant's dung-covered boots. I'll show them. Egg-eating, swill-sucking, take-it-in-the-eye for a side, twig-wrenching traitor. Stew-brained wretch. Send me to die, will he? He'll get his. I swear it. Good riddance.
Evolved definitely needs evolved girlfriend.
What are you looking at?
Yeah.
greatest heights of magical power. I achieved everything and anything I desired, except to find one of them again. And inevitably, someone would remind me through their ugliness that somewhere, something as beautiful and perfect as that divine spirit existed. People will hurt you. People will try to use you. But this thing was different. Yes, I could trust it, and it would protect me from the callousness of others.
Did I need the boots for these traps? Because I hope not. Okay, man, good night. It's 4 here. Good night, man. Thank you so much for coming. What makes you prefer chakrams? First of all, they are the weapons that have highest damage at the moment. And second of all, they are really unique. I've never played any game that has this type of weapon, so it's really cool for me. I also like the staff combat. I just don't have a good staff. While in every other game you can wield the sword, you can shoot the bow, you can shoot the wand. But you don't have these beauties. Do you own any weapons in real life? No. What class will you do on remaster? Maybe the same one if it's changed. First Dark Souls 3. First I need to play the first one and the second one. I'm not gonna skip first two. New boots. There is a great early game glitch for one more Estus and a ring for 10% bonus souls so that you don't have to pay 20k souls. Are you saying that I'm like... Are you saying that I'm Triss liking Triss because I'm obsessed with Triss? Well, I can tell you one thing. Triss. They say if you travel far enough, you will eventually kiss yourself. Interesting. It's gonna be 100 degrees today. Good, I like the heat. Level up, level up. Imprison the Guardian. Robe? Robe? Wan H, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome.
That's the glass of ambient, then. Nicely done. And it says the missives are... very interesting. I'm saving that for another time. Now there's one piece of this puzzle missing. We need to find out who the Hierophant is. And to do that, we part ways, for now. Your path lies in Sun Camp, to the south. Lay low, take some jobs, and we'll end this soon enough. It's not like here, Dov. The heat's enough to kill the smile on a traveller, and there's not a lot of shade. Act inconspicuous. The Hierophant's still watching, and will learn that you survived, but not that you suspect anything. While you're there, speak with camp's leader, Arjeen, and get some work. Hopefully, it will distract the Hierophant. I'll find you soon enough. She's quite a harsh one, but mostly harmless. I blame it on the sand what's out there in Detir.
What's this? All the bog staunch? I knew I could trust you. I'll take that, and here's your gold then. In through Verki's water gates? I'd have thought those gates sealed in the wreckage when Verki fell. Well, well, well.
Okay, chat, this is it from me for today. So everybody, thank you so much for watching and being here. Have a great day and night, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.